An overdiagnosed cancer is a true cancer, but it's one that wouldn't have caused harm in that person's lifetime. Cancer screening is done to detect early signs of cancer so that it can be prevented beforehand. But research has shown that for every woman saved by screening, three others would be diagnosed and treated for cancers that wouldn't have caused any harm.
Let us look at the case of Maria. Scenario 1. Maria does have screening. Her cancer is found, she's treated, and she lives to age 85, then dies of heart disease. Scenario 2. Maria does not have screening. Her cancer is never found and it never affects her health. She lives to age 85 and then dies of heart disease. In both scenarios, Maria dies of heart disease. However, throughout her life, she would have gone through chemotherapy, psychological stress, and financial burden, all which could have been avoided without overdiagnosis. As you will already be aware, treatments for diagnosed aggressive progressive cancers can be invasive and debilitating for the patient. For public healthcare systems, overdiagnosis also puts pressure on the allocation of resources, like hospital beds, medication, healthcare investments, which could have been utilized in other parts of the healthcare system or to treat patients needing urgent care. A US-based study stated that around 15% of cancer cases identified by a mammogram were considered to be overdiagnosis. In 2017, less than 20% of women undergoing screening were aware of the problems associated with overdiagnosis. In an ideal world, someone who is not at risk from a harmful cancer should not have to go through the seismic impact such an overdiagnosis can have on their family, career, and quality of life.
So, what is the solution to this? It is likely that concerns regarding overdiagnosis will only be resolved when medical technology is fully able to identify which cancers are harmful and which are not at that crucial early stage. Hence, we propose risk ratio, a unique cancer detection system that can accurately predict the course of the tumor. The output device is connected to the central processing unit, which shares data with the hardware accelerator back and forth. The radio frequency front end transmitter is connected to the device, which monitors the brain activity, sensing the tumor reflection, transmitted pulse, and healthy tissue reflection. All of these values are then stored in an array of transmitters and receivers and then displayed in the output device. It is a presumptive identification of unrecognized disease by the application of tests and examinations of analyzing urine, tissue, and blood samples, which can be applied rapidly.
Risk ratio aims to eliminate the unnecessary wastage of medical resources and the need for multiple testing. It reduces the emotional stress and toll of finances that overdiagnosis causes. It raises the focus of professionals on more harmful cases instead of benign ones. If someone is tested positive but there is no need for treatment, it is likely that they will improve the quality of their lifestyle and lead a precautionary and healthy life. It creates a sense of reassurance in the patients because of its accuracy. The main users of risk ratio will be those showing symptoms. We also aim to reach non-customers, for example, those who want to get tested as a precaution, or those who refuse to get tested. Say someone afraid of the stigma that is associated with cancer and is scared of treatment, so they don't want to risk getting a positive result. Thirdly, those who are perfectly healthy who don't show any symptoms and have never considered getting tested.
In comparison to current alternative methods of cancer screening, risk ratio is the only existing way of combating all escalation levels of overdiagnosis, offering high levels of accuracy in limited time. Being cost effective, it will also be available in local hospitals.
Talking about our business plan, once our screening system has cleared all tests pertaining to radiation and other harmful effects of screening, we plan to get a patent for the same. Setting up a manufacturing unit would be highly capital intensive. Thus, we plan to tie up with an existing manufacturer of diagnostic equipment. Our patent will help to keep the technology secure. We plan to have our central sales office in Dubai, which is strategically well located. From here, we will ship our equipment across the world. Through later stages, we plan to have central sales offices in every continent. Our organization will comprise of a marketing team taking care of promotion and sales and an after-sales service team. In the course of our journey, we intend to have a service team in every country. We will install our machines in hospitals and diagnostic labs where screening will be conducted as per procedure.
The expected manufacturing cost of each equipment would be about $20,000, and we intend to sell it for about $25,000, hence making a profit margin of $5,000, which is about 25% profit. We expect to sell about 120 units in our first year, hence making a profit of $600,000, leading up to 500 units in our fifth year, hence making a profit of $2.5 million. This product breaks into the blue ocean market and can revolutionize healthcare. Risk ratio can make an impact.